At this very moment, in a system far from here, the New Republic lies to the galaxy! All remaining systems will bow to the First Order!
Hello and welcome to All Remaining Systems. This is the season finale of Ionized Basterds, our Star Wars role-playing game actual play series. I am your game master, portraying all the characters, including the villain, Captain Salvage, wherever the little thing is. Let's introduce the players. They're who matters. First and foremost, the one who is presently in the most danger out of all of them. The one, the only, Thawboor Sheemz, played by Alden Diaz.
It's not looking good, everyone. It's not great. Not our finest work.
Made a little bit of a whoopsie doodle in the last episode.
Small hiccup. We're gonna bounce back. Don't worry.
Well, next up from the Bombad cast, it's Jerry playing 4044.
Hello, friends. It's good to be here, and I hope that Thawboor does not die. Very much so. I like the shape of his head.
Before it got caved in by Salvage in the last episode.
You are making me sad.
Well, speaking of things being sad, it's Jared playing Faiben Motel.
I did a fucko boingo. And we're coming to save you, Alien Superstar. Let's go.
And you know who else is coming
Right
to save
down,
him?
Fucko boingo.
It's Zuso Yort, played by the one, the only Dan Miller.
Misa hopes Wisa saves Mr. Sheemz's.
And the galaxy
And the galaxy.
as well. The stakes are bigger than just one scumbag, but
No, not for me. Not
Not
for
for
me.
us.
My girlfriend's favorite character is in Mortal Danger. I will get kicked out of this.
your
house.
real life
Man.
stakes are much higher. Yeah.
We're the bastards. All right.
These may be the realest stakes in any RPG I've ever played in my life, so I'm very excited to...
This man is literally
this
about to be
finale.
homeless if we do not succeed.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
always ready for these nights.
Alrighty. Without further ado, let us begin. So, when last we left off, after disposing of Castor Angel and leveling his skyscraper, the Junkyard Leviathan, the ship of Salvage, entered the orbit of Vuma and began an assault on the city of Elia, which the Guardians and Sage and Donric Callan tried to help prevent. Donric was unfortunately captured after a failed attempt to kill Salvage, at which point you all learned that Salvage was in fact a droid who has been alive for over 1,000 years and wants to unleash his revenge upon a galaxy that neglected and looked down on him. So, coming up with an ingenious plan, Faiben decided that Hawkscuff and Thawboor Sheemz should go to the woodworking shop to try and contact the New Republic. This did not work out as Hawkscuff had a second comm link that was transmitting their entire conversation to Salvage. At which point, Salvage captured Thawboor and executed Hawkscuff because he was obnoxious. And
The only reason we really needed.
It's not all L's.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some small W's.
exactly. So, after a failed attempt to assassinate Salvage after he was taking some hostages in the town square and retrieving the data from all three droids, Salvage now has all the information he needs to get to the droid factory and the fleet therein. And thus he took Donric and Thawboor onto his shuttle up into the Junkyard Leviathan, where the Ionized Basterds are in hot pursuit, as are Sage and the Guardians in their own ship. But we're not going to open on them. Thawboor, coming to consciousness slowly but surely within the bowels of the
Glasses
bowels of this Star
askew.
Destroyer. Bloodied and bruised from the brutal onslaught Salvage inflicted upon you. You are back. You are one below your threshold in terms of wounds.
Good for you.
As you are sort of coming to consciousness, you feel something poke into your arm and some fluid injects into you, and you heal 6 more wounds after that.
I heal 6. So I have a threshold of 11, so I was at 10. Now I'm at 4.
Yep.
That's math, right? Okay. What about my strain? I have a threshold of 16.
Your strain, you should be back at 0 strain.
All right, cool. 4 wounds. I'm injected.
So
what is that?
You're waking up and you see this a human man who's currently injecting you with this. He's bald. He's got kind of a disheveled beard. You do see there is a bit where the beard has not grown because of a large scar that goes from his neck up to just under his eye. But you do also notice he has a large Lobot-esque cybernetic implant in the back of his head. You actually recognize this from the hologram that Donrick showed you all the way back when you first met him. This is Aurochs Ryza. And as you're sort of getting your bearings and looking around you, you see that you are in some sort of makeshift cell. It looks like it'll be covered by a ray shield, but the ray shield is currently down. And you see that Salvage is there standing over you as well. And like the second that you like register it as Salvage, he points his electro staff right at your throat and he says,
"You try that fucking scream again, you won't wake up ever again, I promise you."
This is not very hospitable.
It's not meant to be.
I just have to say, I'm a little confused as to why I'm not dead, but no complaints.
Your time will come, my friend. I think you need to understand why I'm really doing this, to understand why you're still alive.
and he gets right down in your face. You're face to face with the glowing red eyes of this Magna Guard.
All my life I've been looked down upon, spit on, trampled over by organics. You're gonna experience fear. The fear that my kind often feel. And then, once you know what true terror is, when you see the horrors I inflict upon this galaxy, then I'm gonna kill you slow. But for now, you just sit tight and watch my fleet and my army assemble. You and him will get first row seats.
As he points to an adjacent cell that does have the ray shield up, and you see looking fairly bloodied as well is Donrick Callan, also in binders.
Oh, great. My least favorite friend. Perfect. Okay.
And Salvage and Aurochs step out of the cell. Aurochs taps a key to turn the ray shield on. And then Salvage walks down the hallway and out of here. Aurochs continues. He undoes the shield on Donrick's cell and starts injecting him as well. And as after a few moments, as he's sort of coming to consciousness, Aurochs steps out again, turns the shield on, sort of starts to walk down the hallway out of the cells again. At which point we will cut back to the Basterds, who are currently in the Ionized Bastard. You guys
Hauling ass.
Yes, you guys have just like launched out of orbit. You do see that the Junkyard Leviathan has made the jump to hyperspace, but you already have the coordinates of where they're going because you have all three droids.
Okay.
As a point of order, though, because I know you guys were talking about this before, are you going to try and contact the New Republic?
If we're able to, I would like to try.
Oh,
Okay.
you're okay with contacting the New Republic?
We need more firepower. We can't let Salvage get away.
It is very unlikely that we would be able to take down the Junkyard Leviathan in the Bastard.
I like our odds of getting in and fighting our way through, but we need to be able to pin them down.
I mean, I can probably cloak the ship. You know, if I have to make a mechanics check, I would love to try to see if there's a way that we can cloak the ship to get in.
You don't even have to roll for there are cloaking systems on this ship, so you would not show up on their radar. Obviously, visibly you would still be able to be spotted, but
okay. Damn it, Mike. I really wanted to. You could have just not said that and be like,
I mean, it just hasn't come up yet because you all have only been on the Bastard the once. But
Come on, throw Zuso a bone here, man.
yeah.
If he was able to build bomb robots on the fly or anything. Okay, yeah, I do want to try to contact the New Republic, just because, like I said, I like our odds of being able to get on. I like our odds of being able to kill Salvage, but
Are we going to be able to get a signal out without them realizing that we're there? Maybe I could patch it through their ship to make it look like it's a communication coming from their ship, so they
I'm not
see
worried
it.
about them knowing where we are. I mean,
I'm just trying to be helpful.
No, I appreciate it. You're on the right track. I just want them to also have to deal with the New Republic cruiser.
You guys can also
it would
send
be
the
very
transmissions
nice
before you make the jump to hyperspace.
Yeah, I'd like to.
It would
do
be
that.
very nice to have a distraction.
Yes,
Our chances of success would be much higher.
because Sage said he's going in ahead of us. So if they're already trying to deal with Sage's boarding party, they then have to deal with hopefully some New Republic troops arriving, and then they have to deal with us.
Right. Okay. Well, who do we have to contact to get a hold of the New Republic? Because Misa thinks we should contact them before we make the jump to hyperspace. Get them to come in, distract them, as 4D said. Then we could sneak in on Salvage's ship. I can bypass the codes to get onto the into the docking bay. We can do this.
Yes.
So, contacting the New Republic is not necessarily something easy, but Zuso, because you have been in Donrick's holotable before.
That's right.
You and D6 specifically has some of that information saved.
We downloaded all of that.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'm going to have you make a computers check for me to see if you can get a transmission out to the New Republic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the New Republic intelligence specifically, because that's what you've got.
I've got it ranked up 3 times.
So it's going to be 3 yellow and a green. And I'm going to say difficulty is 3 purple, but add 1 blue boost die, again, because D6 is helping you.
Right. Okay. So 3 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple, 1 blue boost. And
Yep.
Here we go.
That is 1 success, 1 advantage, and 1 triumph.
Bro.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, we did it.
So, Zuso, you successfully patched through a communication, and you just kind of hear an abrupt, the hell? Who is
Hello,
this?
Misa needs help. Misa's with the Jedi Master and a really nice droid.
Jedi Master. Jedi Master.
Jedi Master. I'm sorry, who is this?
He's got a lightsaber. I haven't been paying
He's talking
attention.
about you, Martel. Faiben, he's talking about you.
Faiben is just stunned shitless. made all the more ironic by the fact that Faiben has no way of knowing that Zuso Yort, to any member of New Republic intelligence, he just described Luke Skywalker. Wait, the irony there is palpable.
Zuso has no idea what's going on.
So
I like. I mean, is he doing it on like a comm link? Or
yeah.
It's
on a little comm link.
Okay, I force pull the comm link into my hand.
Okay.
Faiben,
This is
tell them I
Faiben
say
Mar-
hi.
4D says hi.
Hi.
This is Faiben Martell. We're aboard a ship called the Ionized Bastard, a 1,000-year-old droid pirate named Salvage has acquired the map to a secret droid foundry that your friend Don Callum was trying to investigate and has now been taken hostage. Salvage has found said droid foundry and is about to unleash hell on the New Republic. We're going to beam you the coordinates. We'll meet you there. Bring some big guns.
As I said, Lisa needs some help.
Donric Callan's been captured, and you've confirmed this information, and you know that
I watched him get carted away. Yes.
Nisa's sending the coordinates to Salvage's location right now.
And this
Yes,
factory
we saw
is
it.
real. You have the data.
We have the droids.
navigation
We have the
equipment.
maps. We have everything. We can prove everything that Donric has been working on.
Yes, please
And
send
I don't know why
X-Wings,
we are
please.
wasting time double checking our work. We've all almost died thousands of times at this point. Get your candy asses out here.
Misa just transmitted.
Carabas.
all
I'll
of
see
the
what I
data.
can do.
Did you see what you can do? See what you can do? How many fucking wars do we have to fight for you people? Can you throw us a damn bone?
Easy, Karen.
I'm middle management. I don't make these sorts of calls. I'm going to do everything I can to get not only you but my friend back safe. Okay? You have
We're
my
going to
word.
do everything to save your friend. All right.
The transmission cuts out as you make the jump to hyperspace.
I tried.
Faiben, you are sweating quite a
sending
lot.
the-
We did our best. We did our best, and
Thawboor's in trouble.
we can do this. We got this. We got this. Oh God.
We will
All right.
save our friend.
So
with
what do,
friendship.
what are we to do when we get into the ship?
Do we have any way of tracking Thawboor, Michael, or like knowing where he is, or just? Or wait a minute, I'm a fucking Inquisitor. I know the layout of a Star Destroyer. I know where
right.
the prison is. I
Yeah,
know
you know
where
where
the
the
cell block
brig
is.
is.
Yeah. So I mean, I
You've
guess
been
that
on,
would be
you've
the
been on a
first
couple
place.
dozen Star Destroyers.
But
You
what
were
if
a Jedi
Thawboor
Master.
is he in a prison cell or is Thawboor like?
Yeah, he's in
up
the
at
detention
bridge?
block.
Okay, that's right. You did say that. I'm sorry. Okay, well
Look,
then
he's a
you
fucking
meet us there.
Inquisitor. I know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
doing.
you know what detention block?
Well, it's a Star
How
Destroyer.
many
There
are
can't be
there?
that many. It's not like the Death Star. There's going to be
Yeah, there are
entire
only a
levels.
handful at most on a Star
Okay.
Destroyer.
Well, I
so-
guess I mean, can you sense like different species force energy? Like, does maybe a thorium have a different aura that maybe you can?
Maybe
lock
I'll be able
onto?
to sense him. I also have a feeling he's the gigantic Ithorian wearing like bright purple robes is going to be easy to
Right.
track down.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we could hear him all the way down the corridor if we,
Yeah.
when we get there. We
He
probably,
does project rather well.
Yes.
I'm not too worried about finding him. I'm just worried about us getting on there and fighting our way to him.
Does he have a comm link that possibly maybe they might have not have frisked on him? Do we know of?
you guys don't know.
I mean, I'm just
You can try it.
I thought everybody had comm links as like cell phones.
But I'm afraid if we try to ring him, we might get him in trouble. Well, Salvage just left. Fuck it.
Like my
Okay.
comm links are built into my cybernetics, so like I've got a comm link.
All right, you want to try to ring Thawboor?
Yes. Let's try to see if we can get a hold of his comm link.
Dialing.
Thawboor, this is Faiben. Do you copy?
So, Thawboor, if I'm not mistaken, your comm link is built into your translator, and so
Yeah.
it would still be on you.
It's on my hump. So
Yep.
I'm just passed out. I'm just passed out, sitting up against the wall right with the bars right here, or the
That's
ratio.
what he sees.
I'm looking at Donric, and then what I hear a little
Mhm.
bit of a beep.
Yep.
God.
Hello?
Wake up, Thawboor. It's the Force talking.
Oh God! Oh, why wasn't the Force there like an hour ago? You sent me by myself, you fucking moron!
I didn't think you were gonna get. I don't know what happened. I didn't think Hawkscuff was gonna put up that much of a fight. Honestly, he's down a leg and a hand.
You had the killer droid. You have a lightsaber. Unabungo went with you. I went by myself, and now I'm trapped, and I'm gonna die.
No, you're
As
not.
a
We're on
warrior,
our way
you
to save
know
you.
that you're liable for your own actions.
Oh, I don't like that. You said a
Thawboor.
true thing. Yeah.
Thawboor, hi. I made a friendship bracelet for you while you were gone. We're coming to get you.
God,
Everybody is
40,
crowded,
thank
or
you.
like it's this gigantic assassin droid and a cyborg Gungan just cramming around Faiben to speak into the comm. Like, listen, we're gonna use the comm link to get to you. We are on our way. Sage is on his way, and maybe the New Republic. No promises on that last one. We're gonna get you out of there, buddy.
Speaking of them, Donner Callan's in the cell across from me, but I don't. Can you hear me? Can you hear through
Yeah,
ray shields?
he's visibly like looking over at you. He has one eye that's like really swollen, and so he can't really see out of it.
But if I were to
the other
yell,
one
he would hear me.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
conscious.
Okay. I just didn't know if in Star Wars I couldn't remember if you could actually hear through a ray shield. Okay. Because I know when they come up, they have the like the.
And sometimes
Yeah.
I think it depends on what kind of ratio.
Depends on the plot. Whatever the plot
Yeah,
needs.
exactly.
Depends on the plot.
Depends on the plot.
In this case, who cares?
I've got Donner Callan in the cell across from me. He looks alive, stupid, but alive.
Well, you're
Two of a
both going to be
kind, then.
saved, and just sit tight and be ready to get the hell out of there when it comes time.
Okay, all right. Well, if you could, I am one with the forces with me, your ass up here, and just mop these guys up. That'd be great. I don't know how much help I'm gonna be, but I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Hope I don't see you in a body bag.
May the force be with you. Badoop.
Bye.
So Thawboor, as the transmission cuts out, Donrick looks over and he says, "What did they say?"
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I thought you.
No, you're
were
good.
That
doing a
felt
trans-
so Thawboor. Oh my
I
god.
thought there was a transmission.
Yep.
I misheard. I thought there was a transmission coming back to them from who they had just called.
No,
They said that they're coming to get us. I mean, me, but I guess you can come. And then it's gonna be.
God damn it.
we have tall, dark, and handsome. We have somehow has a mechanical engineering degree, and the happy killer guy, and
happy killer guy.
he's a droid. He's really nice, but really violent. It's a whole thing. And then also his former boss, that Sage guy's coming, and possibly your coworkers. So it sounds like you've got some splaining to do.
Well, I've already explained to them as much as I could. Maybe, hopefully, now they'll believe me.
Well,
Hopefully, it's not too late.
don't you know anything about, the panels or the shields or anything? Isn't this your line of work? You're just gonna sit there licking your wounds?
And he looks at his cuffed hands, looks and sees the controls outside of the door. What do you think? Huh?
I'm just saying. I mean, like you would think you could do something heroic instead of just sitting there.
And what's stopping you from doing something heroic, huh?
The fact that I'm not a hero, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, you know I work a desk job, right?
Then what were you doing trying to be the lone gunman?
I wasn't. I had someone with me, and then he got killed.
Oh. Well, there's a lot of best friends being killed right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just sit tight until they show up.
Yeah, seems like. So, smell good in your cell? Mine's kind of janky.
Just does not respond to that and just lays down.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, back on the Bastard.
Tough cell block.
Are there... was there anything else you guys wanted to do to talk about or prepare or anything like that?
Are there any weapons on this ship? I know like outside, like there's like blaster cannons and shit.
Yeah,
like,
there was a cannon on the
for ship
Bastard.
to ship combat. I mean, on the inside. Are there any heaters, burners, sticks, or blickies?
You do a bit of digging. You do find a pair of blaster pistols, but they seem fairly basic and probably not higher caliber than anything you have on your person.
I toss an extra blaster to Zuso, and I take one of the extra blasters for myself because.
So now I got 2?
2 guns.
2 guns, bitch. I got
Zuso, we're twins.
As
Thawboor-
40 holds up an assault rifle and a sniper rifle.
Okay, so that's about it. Just like 2 blaster pistols.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because then I have a blaster pistol for infiltration, just so I have a ranged weapon again. And whenever we spring, Thawboor and Donrick, Zuso, you and I can give our extra blaster to our sprung friends.
I just took mine apart and rebuilt it and cleaned it all up, so now it's like brand new.
I mean,
as you see, Zuso has not done anything to his blaster.
I love that we've slowly made it canon that Zuso Yort is both a kleptomaniac and a pathological liar who just says shit.
He just be saying
sometimes.
shit.
Sometimes Zuso just says shit. Yeah, I mean, also there'll probably be like a battle droid blaster kind of strewn about, so you know we'll be able to pick up some extra heat along the way, I'm sure. But I just want to make sure we have at least one weapon to give to our soon-to-be sprung jail Minox.
All right. So as you guys make your final preparations and you come,
And I heroically meditate.
mm-hmm, you do your silent badass Jedi meditation. in the
So,
back of the
40,
ship.
are we supposed to just sit here and be quiet? Do you want? You familiar with Uno?
Is that anything like Pabu Hold'em?
Maybe. We could play your
I'm
game
willing to
first.
try anything at least once.
I like this guy. All right, let's do it. Padu
So as Zuso and 40 get their deck of Sabbat cards and try and come up with some sort of game to play with them. Alrighty.
Look, Zuso, I
within-
built a house.
Oh, you know what they say about houses of cards.
At which point the
They're very hard to
indicator
make.
comes up that you are coming up on your destination, preparing to come out of hyperspace.
All right. Get ready to ride, boys.
I love rides.
You all gather in the cockpit. Who's piloting the ship?
I
what I
assume
was.
me and Zuso together.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So
I'm co-pilot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Faiben and Zuso, you hop on the controls and you pull out of hyperspace, and this is a goddamn nightmare you have come out of, because there is the Star Destroyer headed toward the planet, and there are a bunch of X-Wings and Y-Wings flying around this ship, blasting certain parts of it.
Yeah.
There are
They're here.
there are droid tri-fighters and vulture droids coming out to engage and intercept. There are a couple of TIE fighters as well that look like are being manned by droids and also flown around as you have come into this just chaotic space battle.
Are we able to hail any type of New Republic capital ship, or is it just starfighters?
From what you can tell, it is just starfighters. But you
Okay.
can try and hail them if you want.
New Republic forces, this is the ionized bastard copy.
Bastard, what the
broadcasting
hell
on
did
our
we just
channel.
walk into? What is this?
I told whoever we spoke to that it was gonna be gnarly, and there was a whole ass pirate ship.
Yeah, we didn't know to expect a whole Star Destroyer. Heck, most of them didn't even believe this was real. We were just sent here to scout. What do you need us to do?
We need you to beat the hell out of this Star Destroyer as best as you can while we get our friends out of there.
Copy that. We'll do our best not to destroy the ship, just disable it. But I make no promises because this is getting hectic.
Do what you can. I have an idea for when we're on.
One X-Wing, as that happens, does a spiral to dodge out of the way of two ships that then collide and continues flying.
Damn!
We'll be in touch.
Dope. We just haul ass to try to get to a hangar, Battlefront 2 style.
Okay. With your ship's cloaking systems, it is easy enough to slide on by most of these ships. You do at one point kind of have to duck and weave just to avoid a firefight, but you do, as you're approaching the hangar, you get a transmission from Sage, who says, "We've infiltrated the ship. We've started going through, and we're heading towards some of the ship's systems to try and sabotage them as best we can and serve as a distraction."
Copy that. We're about to land now. We're making our way straight for the cell block.
All right. After that,
don't disable the engines or the hyperdrive.
we are going to plant explosives on the engine. And once you give us the signal that your friends are safe, we're going to blow those things. And then I need you to make your way to the ship's command center, to the bridge. And I need you to send this Star Destroyer straight into this factory.
I love when you talk dirty to me, Sage.
Well, should we split up then? I could head to the bridge while you head to the engine room, right? That's what you said? You saying?
I mean, I can go... They're going to head to the engine room to rig that to explode. If you want to hightail it to the bridge, Zuso, I can go try to get Thawboor and Donrick.
Yeah, me and 4D should go
Can
to
Thawboor
the bridge.
make calls out from
There's
his
no.
hump?
You would
from his
probably be able
communicator?
to finagle your arms over to your.
I could
hump
probably
to-
do a little bit of the,
Yeah.
Well, because it's like the way I think about it, like Ithorians don't have to tap their hump before they talk, so I
Right.
feel like it might be sort of low body, like where it just
Yeah,
knows that I
probably.
wanna...
You guys can.
So either way, maybe I give it a little on the wall or something.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me. I don't know how far you are in your rescue, but I just want to say thanks again for coming. But it just occurred to me, do you have a plan to, kill this son of a bitch, or are we just gonna run forever? Because I just kind of want to know what you're doing on that front. Because
I'm going to start by cutting his goddamn head off.
Okay, well, because he put an electro staff in my face earlier, and I already got hit with one of those, and I don't want to do that again.
Thawboor Sheemz, you have my word. Salvage will not lay a hand on you again.
Oh, all right.
There will be much death and destruction to my dismay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thawboor out.
He felt so cool saying that.
As you guys land in the hangar, Faiben, you get another transmission. This is not from your comlink. This is from Hawk's comlink.
I answer it.
Oh, you think you're real fucking clever making your way through my ship?
This is your last chance to surrender, Salvage.
Do you really think I'll surrender? After I've dedicated my life to this, after everything I've been through? No. You New Republic friends are gonna plummet. And they're gonna crash and burn. And when my droids catch up to you on this ship, you'll meet the same fate.
You, like them, are about to be nothing more than scrap metal.
I've heard that 100 times over my lifetime. Never once have they been correct.
You know,
You'll
so
find me full of surprises.
I could reprogram you to be a little more happier.
Nah, fuck him.
I have specialties in droid stuff, communication.
For once, I agree with Faiben.
So as you guys head out of your ship into the hangar, you do notice it is clear. There appear to be no droids patrolling in or around here. What's the plan?
Real quick. 4D, do you have a pistol as well?
I have 2.
Can you toss me one of those so I can make sure the people I'm about to break out are armed?
Of course, friend. I always share.
Cool.
Take good care of my baby.
I
Do you
put
want mine?
No, you keep yours. I'd rather you be just as strapped as you can be. 4D has weapons to spare.
It's true.
So I obviously have the one blaster we got out of the ship on my hip in my holster. I put the one that 4D just loaned me like in the coat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I also have 2 guns, bitch.
Triplets.
So, with your assortment of blickies now assembled,
best.
what is the plan? Where are y'all going?
Well, you're gonna go to the brig, right?
Yeah, I'm heading towards the cell block.
Cell block, and then me and 40 are gonna head towards the bridge to send this ship. Where was it?
Right into the factory.
Right into the factory, right into the friggin' factory, right into the factory's face. So we're gonna do that, and because I'm, I don't have the best offense, so that's why 4D's coming with me, and Dark Jedi over here.
Okay, but you guys are splitting up, correct? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna leave a trail of limbs in his wake.
So as this is happening, you guys can feel the Star Destroyer shaking as bombs are continually being dropped on it, and it's being hit with blaster fire. You guys can hear explosions in the distance. Donrick is now like sitting up in his cell, Thawboor, and is looking like pretty shocked that anything is actually happening right now. So Faiben, you're making your way by yourself toward the brig. Go ahead and make a... Let's see. Let's go ahead and have you make a stealth check for me.
That is 2 green guys.
Okay, so you'll roll 2 green and 2 purple. And add a blue boost die because of Sage's distraction.
2 failure, 2 advantage.
Okay. So as you start making your way toward the brig, you get a little turned around on a couple hallways, and as you are because it's been several years since you've been on a Star Destroyer. At one point you kind of have to stop and you're like mentally tracing where like the brig is going to be. And as that happens, you catch movement out of the corner of your eye and you see something on the ceiling. It looks like
on the fucking ceiling.
On the ceiling, you do see what looks like what used to be a turret, but has now been replaced with an upside down droideka body as it rotates and makes contact with you. The bubble shield inflates as it boom, 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 boom. But with your 2 advantages, you quickly deflect those shots and start making your way down the ship, and you are just booking it. But your presence has been noticed on the way to the brig.
Good.
Okay.
Bro.
Zuso and 40. I'm going to need stealth checks from the both of you as well.
Ah, shit. I don't know if I'm strong in that area.
And so you'll
just try to sweet talk them like you did the Hawk Scuff.
Roll your stealth with 2 purple and 1 blue die.
Oh, I'm looking. Still. Oh, God.
That's a reassuring
I have
sound.
nothing on stealth. Stealth is in the S's,
I've got
right?
3 agility,
Yeah.
so it's 3 green, right?
Yes.
All right, and then what? How much difficulty?
2 purple and 1 blue boost die.
Okay.
And 40, what's your stealth? Do you have any ranks in it?
So my agility is 4.
Okay. And
But
do you
I
have any
nothing
ranks?
else?
Okay.
No.
So it'll be 4 green dice, 2 purple, 1 blue.
All right, I just
4 green
rolled.
die.
Okay.
1
Zuso,
purple.
you got 2 purple, 1 blue.
I got 3 successes and 1 advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
And 40 got 1 success and 5 advantage. Okay.
Nice.
So you guys successfully sneak your way through. At one point, you do hear a firefight that does sound like Sage and his men going through the hallways, and you quickly kind of duck out of the way and avoid that.
40. Just stay still.
I am being very still.
And as soon as it passes, you guys book it toward the turbo lift and start heading up toward the bridge.
Can I stop being still now?
Let's go.
As you take the turbo lift up, you have a moment to discuss anything with one another if you would like, or you can just have an awkward elevator ride together.
Elevator music.
And so,
I like this sound.
as this is happening, Faiben, you do make it down to the brig, and you see this dark hallway. The lights are kind of kept off here, except for the 2 glimmering ray shields on either side.
Can I make some type of perception check to see if there's anything waiting in here for me?
Sure. Make a perception check for me.
He's
and that's
checking. He's seeing if his force butthole clenches before he walks in here.
You're fucking right.
That's a difficulty of 2 purple and 1 black die.
Right. 2 purple, 1 black.
Yep.
1 success.
Okay. It doesn't look like anything is lying in wait here in this room.
Okay. As I make my way through, I have my lightsaber drawn both to light the way and so it's at the ready. And I'm kind of training with the souped up blaster I borrowed from 4D.
So
as I make my way towards this house.
As you do that, everything looks clear. You look to your right and you see Thawboor. You look to your left and you see Donrick, who sits up and looks at you. Well, I'll be damned.
I'm a man of my word, and I like plunge the lightsaber into part of the ray shield, and then I just kind of like the side of it, like just
The control panel, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say right into his chest.
Oh my god, no! I also forgot the control panel was right there. I thought I was going for the projector. I forgot the panel.
So
was right there.
Faiben.
So slash the projector and then kind of do like a backward stab into the one behind me in the Thawboor.
Yep. And so the ray shields both go down. Thawboor and Donrick present you with their binders for you to cut.
Thawboor just looks at Faiben and a single tear. A single tear starts to a single hug tear. And he says, You came for me.
Of course I came for you. I gotta get my blaster back from you.
And we're not gonna die. Maybe not you, Donrick, but me. I'm going home.
Screw you too.
Hey, we still gotta get off this damn ship. I give Donrick like the
Wait, hold on a
nicer
second, real
blicky.
quick. Out of character, I know you said the line like, "Gotta get your blaster back." That blaster's probably gone, right?
Yeah, you don't have that blaster on you.
Yeah,
I was kidding.
So the shuttle that I got captured in is here.
It's on the ship somewhere.
It's
There is
somewhere
a
in the
lambda
hangar?
in a hangar.
Okay. Hey, look, thanks for all this. I don't have your blaster, but I do need to disrupt your plan a little bit. We gotta go find the shuttle that I was taken here in.
Okay.
He crushed my droid. Not that I care a lot. I just.
We're not leaving Kimmy behind. I throw the code back and I gave him the blaster I got off the ship.
Can we maybe, wait and use the Lambda as an escape shuttle when we get out of here? Because I feel like we've got more pressing matters at hand right now.
We're not leaving in that piece of bantha poodoo Lambda. We're leaving in the Bastard.
You can leave in both ships, I think there's enough of us. Where's the Gungan?
I'm right here.
You're in a different part of the ship. Zuso and 4D are
Zuso, who are you
going
talking
bridge.
to?
What you sent the two of them up to the bridge? Don't you think there's a good chance that Salvage might be on the bridge of his ship?
I have a feeling Salvage is going to be coming looking for me. But I think he's going to want a one-on-one with the Jedi.
As you sort of turn to start walking away, you see the door has opened, and standing in the doorway is Aurochs Ryza, just staring at all three of you.
Hello.
Hello. He just starts walking down the hallway toward you. Faiben, you sort of defensively raise up your saber as he just walks right past you as if you aren't even there.
Hey, Aurochs!
Turns back to look at you.
Are you good?
Yes.
I tell you, death sticks. Not even once.
Turns again. Starts walking down the hall.
Aurochs, do you know where the shuttle they brought Thawboor in would be?
Probably in the hangar. The hangar is where they keep the ships.
Which hangar did they most recently land in?
I don't know about that. I just work on the droids.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Can
To
you
the hangar.
can you tell us anything useful before we go?
Useful about what?
Would you like to be free, maybe? And you tell us where your boss is right now? Is there something inside of your implant that will tell you that?
Boss is on the ship. I work for Captain Salvage now.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I don't think we're going to get anything out of him.
I really want to save this guy, but I don't know how.
Okay, so out of character, I would like to know on a gamesman level, we do have 6 destiny points.
You do have 6 destiny points.
Could you try to touch this dude's mind in some way? With just bet it
You know
all
what?
on trying to...
I've already saved you guys, so yeah, I reach out with the Force, and the Force theme plays.
Okay. What are you trying to do in
that sounds
reaching
amazing.
out with the Force? What
I am trying to clear through whatever artificial fog is happening to him right now,
Okay.
and A, get him to wake up, B, get him to come with us, and C, get us to the starter or to the Lambda shuttle, so we can get him and just have an extra escape ship, and also rescue him.
Okay.
And Zuso can probably unfuck the Lobot stuff.
Go ahead and make a Force check for me. Roll 2 Force die.
Which one's the Force die? The white?
Yeah.
2 Force die?
Yep.
Rolled.
Okay, that's 1 light.
One light side, 1 dark side. Did I just turn this man into soup?
No. With your dark side, you are able to peer into his mind, or what's left of it.
Okay.
It is very hard for you to get a sense for anything that's going on in his mind right now because it is so disconnected from the Force due to the heavy presence of the cybernetic implant.
Okay.
Whatever that thing is has taken over so much of his mind. There's not much of what was originally there left anymore. And as you sort of try and do that, he is like actively like starting to just casually walk out the door.
Put the majestic music on while it doesn't fucking work. Great idea. Whoever did that, you're on a roll.
It was nice.
All right, well, may the force be with him. We gotta go if we're gonna get Kimmy. Let's roll.
So as you start to head out, Zuso and 40, your turbo lift gets to the bridge, the doors open, and you see there are a handful of droids working at the ship's controls at the bridge of the Star Destroyer. You also see a heavily armored Magna Guard droid with an electro staff and a handful of there's about 4 armed assassin droids at his side. And he looks to the two of you.
I was expecting more.
And he looks at Zuso.
I take it you're the Jedi then. Not what I was expecting.
I've held a lightsaber before, and
40 just kind of looks at him.
you know, I know Misa knows the Force, so
take the staff from me. I fucking dare you.
So my cybernetic arm, my hand shoots out like with like a cable.
Fucking Inspector Gadget Salvage.
Yeah, well, he's got a cybernetic arm, so so like my hand shoots out, and I latch onto it, and I try to yank it out of his hands.
Okay, go ahead and
oh god, he's gonna get hit with a get over here.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Oh shit! Oh, I've got two yellow on that one.
No difficulty, but I'm going to roll Salvage's athletics, and whoever gets better wins.
So it'd be 2 yellow, 2 green.
What's your?
Wait.
What's your brawn?
Athletics would be brawn, which is 2. Yeah, so 2 yellow, 2 green.
Do you have how many ranks in athletics do you have?
2.
Okay, so it's just 2 yellow because it replaces the green ones.
Okay, all right. And how no difficulty you said?
Yeah, because I'm gonna roll Salvages separately, and just whoever gets higher.
All right, here we go. Well, I got 3 advantages.
He got 2 success and 3 advantages. So as that happens, your hand like grabs onto it, and he's actually kind of a little surprised. Like you do like start to pull it forward like 6 inches before he like tightens
Captain
his grip on
America
it.
Mjolnir.
And eventually you release your grip as you realize it's not moving anything.
Ah, crap.
How about you come over here and we can talk?
Why isn't this okay? This distance seems pretty okay for me.
40 draws his remaining blaster pistol and levels it at Salvage's head and fires.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. 40 don't take no guff. Thanks, buddy. You know.
Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll for me, 40. It's going to be a difficulty of 1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
And so this will be ranged light for you.
1 purple, 1 red, 1 black. Okay. Hold on. I don't hit any. No, okay. Just those 3? All right.
Well, and what you roll for
whatever you normally have as well.
Oh, yeah, for your range light. Well, he didn't roll the.
Oh, it'd be ranged light. Okay, so okay, yeah, I get you. 1 red, 1.
Oh,
Let's do this again.
Yeah.
Then it's 1 green and 3 yellows.
Okay. Two success and a threat. Okay. 40. How much damage does your rifle do, or your pistol rather? Sorry.
7 damage.
What's up,
7 damage. Okay. So your blaster is dead on. Hits him right in the head, and he barely flinches.
Oh,
You get the sense that with his thick reinforced armor, it did not do much damage at all to him, and has barely affected him. And as that like realization washes over you, you are going to take 2 points of strain, realizing that you fucked up.
that was a good shot, though. 4D, thank you.
So now Zuso and 40,
You are welcome.
I
We might need
both
to
of
run.
you.
I think we're screwed, but
I need both of you cool checks. We're
I don't know
officially
what-
rolling initiative for the two of you, as well as Salvage and his entourage.
oh, so cool. I've got 3 presents, but I have cool actually ranked up 1. So what would that be? 1 yellow, 2 green.
Yep.
Okay, and then do I just do that? Just roll them with no difficulty?
Correct, because it's just to determine initiative.
Okay.
So I've got 2 green and then presents. So I've got 2 presents. So
I got
is
2
that-
success and 2 advantage.
Nice.
presents is yellow, right? So 2 yellow, 2 green, 2 yellow.
Cool as a cucumber, bro.
Sorry, say that one more time, Jerry.
Oh, sorry. I've got it for cool. I have, let's see, my presence is 2, and I've got 2. It looks like I guess I just do 2 green.
Yeah, if you don't have any ranks in it, that's just 2 green.
Okay.
Well, they do that while we were making our way towards a turbo lift. I go to my comlink and I go, Zuso 40, how you guys doing? I got Dominic and Thawboor.
We're a bit busy now. Apparently, we didn't think about.
We found Salvage.
being on the
What?
bridge. Yeah, he's
I'm
on
on
the
my way.
He's on the place that we should have thought he was going to be at.
Okay. So
I hang up and I look at Thawboor and Dominic and I say, do you want to come with me or do you want to try to go get Kenny?
I would just like the record to show that you are bad at delegating who does what task. These are now
This
2
is
more people.
Zuzo's idea.
that you
This
have-
is Zuzo's idea. This is
You
not
expect me to
time.
believe that Zuzo
This is
has
not
an
my-
idea.
This is not my fucking fault. This is not my freaking fault.
You know, I could also say that listening to a Gungan's idea was your fault to begin with.
Exactly.
Spatially insensitive.
Even if it was his idea, you decided to listen to him. You were supposed to be a big master Jedi. You were supposed to be a hero.
I'm barely a Jedi Knight.
No one cares. No one cares. All right. Most people see a glowy lightsaber.
I'm not even a Jedi Knight. Why am I saying that?
Guys,
Okay.
the comm link is still open.
Whoa, wait.
Okay.
First up in the initiative is
Why
one
are
of
my friends fighting?
the assassin droids who takes a shot at 40. 40, you are going to get hit for 8 points of damage. 8 minus your soak.
Okay, 8 minus my soak.
40.
Wait, 8 minus my soak? My soak just says 3.
Yeah, so you'll take 5 then.
Okay.
You
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
The second shot does not hit. And then it's Salvage's go.
Oh, Christ.
I'm
Who's going to walk up toward 40 and is going to try and smack him around a little bit.
Wow, it's a lot of droid on droid crime right now.
You might actually make it out of this okay. That is 1 failure and 2 advantage. So Zuso, as he runs up and tries to like slam his electro staff downward on you, you do like a little somersault back into the turbo lift as he looks up, and you see that he has cracked a dent into the floorboard by slamming his electro staff downward, and he looks up at you very slowly. Zuso, it is now your turn. You and 40 are both backed up into this turbo lift, face to face with all of these droids. What are you doing?
I'm taking one of my freaking bomb droids and I throw it right at his chest.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. Let's see. What do I have you roll for this? This will be a ranged light, I guess.
Okay, ranged light. That would be 2.
And it'll be a difficulty of. You know what? I'm gonna spend a destiny point on this, so it's going to be 2 red and 1 black.
Shit. All right. Well, so that would be 2 green, 1 yellow, 1 red, and 2 black.
2 red and 1 black.
Oh, 2 red, 1 black. Oh my God, guys, pray for me. Here we go.
You're in the turbo lift, right?
Oh my God,
One
a success. Holy shit.
Okay. So as you throw this explosive and Salvage sort of realizes what you're doing and like lifts his arms up to sort of like raise a shield in time, that thing blows, and it blows him and both the both sets of his like droid guards back. That did seem to do a bit more damage to him, and it actually disabled one group of droid guards.
Hell yeah.
But he is starting to get back up, and he is looking pissed.
Yeah, well, I figured if he didn't die, he'd be mad.
So if you want Zuso on your turn, I would allow you to also activate the turbo lift if you want to get out of there.
Is 4D with me?
4D is with you. You're both in the turbo lift.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say, as Zuso throws the explosive and it blows up, we see that 4D presses the closed door button.
Yeah, 4D immediately, as soon as that explosive's out there, he hits the button, and as it's closing,
Perfect.
you are just like seeing Salvage get back up with a bit of the blackened char across one side of his face, and the last thing you see as the door close is his enraged red eyes just glaring at you.
It's like Terminator, but all metal.
And you guys start your way down the turbo lift.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Are you all right? Do you need any repairs? I can repair you.
I'm not sure exactly what happened. I might. I'll take a tune-up, whatever. You know, I don't know. Did I take any damage? I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Yeah, you did get hit for 5 damage.
Oh,
Is there any way that I can help repair him? Like I've got like droid tech skills.
You do have a repair kit on hand. Yeah, you can go ahead and just use that. It's just a straight up use item.
It says when I have machine mender, when it says when making a mechanics check to help a character heal wounds, the target heals 1 additional wound per rank of machine mender.
Awesome. So Zuso, 40, you're actually going to heal 7 wounds.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome, bro.
And at this point, the
they
turbo lift,
pound fists, by the way, when that happens.
the turbo lift opens up, and 40 and Zuso, it opens, and you are met face to face with Faiben, Thawboor, and Donric.
Thawboor!
You're not gonna believe what just happened up there.
Let's run before the elevator comes back.
That's a good idea.
40 wraps Thawboor in a big, like, bear droid hug and everything.
Hello. Hi, 4D. Hello.
I
see
have
you.
your
Why are
your
your glasses
friendship
all
bracelet
messed
on
up?
the ship.
Oh, God. I got the shit kicked out of me. You guys. Oh, it hurts to walk. We have to go. We are trying to find the Lambda class shuttle that I was brought here in because Kimmy is in there, smashed on the floor, and there's probably blasters in there and stuff too. That
She won't be the only thing broken on the floor.
What
As
the hell
you
was
see, a
that?
second turbo lift opens up, and Salvage steps out of it.
Oh,
You didn't
God.
notice another turbo lift?
Did you
I
know
bum
there were
rush
two?
salvage. I bum rush salvage.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll initiative, buddy. Roll a cool check.
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna ruin your day, you son of a bitch.
It's already weakened thanks to your.
So anyone who wishes to participate in this combat, go ahead and roll me cool
I just start unloading with the 2 blasters.
I was gonna say
On
every one of us, I think, pulls out the blaster we have and just starts absolutely lighting this fucker up.
Like
Wait,
we
so
all
what do
just,
we-
all just fan out. Like he runs, I jump to the right, freaking 40 jumps to the left.
So it'll be just a
stands
cool
there
check
looking
on the
dazed
cool?
and confused.
Cool with no difficulty because it's just a determined initiative.
1
Okay.
success, 3 advantage for Faiben Martel.
Wait,
Go,
I'm
go, go.
rolling for cool again?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So I roll 3 green. I don't have anything in cool. All right.
Okay. So that's for Thawboor. It's 1 success, 2 advantage.
All right.
Zuso gets 2 success, 1 advantage. And
Just 2 green. Hold on.
40 gets 1 success, 1 advantage.
Damn, dude. Nice rolls, guys.
Salvage got 3 success, so he's going to be up first.
Salvage.
Loser.
So he is going to make his attack against Faiben Martel.
I'm waiting for this.
That is 4 success and 2 threat.
Is Donrick still here?
Domric is still there. He is not looking in great shape. I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative for him, actually.
Yeah, no, you better get your ass up and fight.
Donrick, please help us.
Okay,
We have extra
just 1
pistols.
success.
Is it safe to assume that Donrick and I were given blasters?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yeah. Those
Oh,
guys.
we already had them. Okay, cool. Got him.
So
Yeah, Donrick has one of 40's heavy blasters, and you have the one we found on the Bastard.
Cool.
That I rebuilt.
Yes.
Okay, so Faiben, as he brings the electro staff down and you like lock blades with it, it like starts triggering memories in your mind of Fortress Inquisitorius and the training you were forced to do against electro stabs, and like you're like unexpectedly shell shocked for a moment, and that gives Salvage just enough time to bring the other round around and hit you square in the side of the head with it. I'm going to assume I'm assuming you're going to parry this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if wielding a lightsaber or melee weapon, when hit by a melee attack, suffer 3 strain, reduce damage by 2 plus ranks and parry.
And how many ranks in parry do you have?
1.
Okay. So you'll take 3 off of the damage total. So you will take 9 minus your soak.
Okay. So this always confuses me. Okay, so my soak is 1, and my strain threshold is 13. My wounds are 12.
Okay, so your current wounds will be 8.
Okay.
Wait, what's your brawn?
2.
Okay, so your soak should actually be 3 because I remember
Okay.
we had this discussion before.
Okay, cool.
So you will take instead 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
As you sort of stumble and get your bearings once more, and you see this like scorched Magna Guard just point his electro staff in a challenging gesture at you, and he said,
Some Jedi,
You're not going to be the last. They're going to be the first battle droid I kill, and I pop the hidden blade out as well. Just so I'm coming at him with everything I have on me at this point.
Alrighty. Zuso, you're up next, buddy.
Well, he is a droid, and I do, I have. I'm trying to think of the kind of thing I could do. Man, I mean, all I got is 2 blasters, and I think I have 1 more of those. How many bombs did I have?
That was your last one
That was my
because
last
you
one.
used the other ones to try and
Yeah.
blow the speeder that the plan didn't
Yeah.
work. So
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we have guards left, right?
the guards have not made it down yet. It's just Salvage right now. but it's possible that those other two guards are going to come at some point.
What kind of space are we in right
Yeah,
now?
I was
'Cause
actually
in my
about that.
mind, it
I
looks
was
like
gonna
that
shoot it.
area.
I want to shoot at something to like fall on him or spray him.
So the way I'm visualizing it is it's in Revenge of the Sith when they're at those elevators when the droids
Okay.
show up, it's that kind of area. But Imperial.
Yeah.
So is it like where Luke popped out of on the light cruiser, like that kind of hallway situation?
I got an idea.
Something like that, yeah.
So I rip apart the elevator. I rip out the elevator like console and grab the power cord and I try to jam it into Salvage's leg to try to like electrocute, short circuit his ass.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee check for me.
Damn it, I thought that'd be mechanics, but it's okay.
I can't try to game that system, buddy. So
He knows just the right port to put that into. So
all right, so that's
it's
2
mechanics.
green.
2 green, 1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
Oh, I am not getting away with this one. This is a shit. I don't even want to roll. All right, here we go. Oh,
That's
no.
2 threats.
It's
So
not that bad.
as you try and like jam this sparking cord into Salvage, he grabs your wrist and starts pulling your hand toward the electrostaff end, and you quickly manage to because he's grabbing your metal hand, you pull back, and so he's just grabbing the hand and it's just stretching the cord for a bit. You are going to take 2 points of strain from that, as it does still shock you as it whips back into your hand.
Okay, so I have 12 strain. That means I would just have 2.
Yeah, because it builds up toward it.
Gotcha.
So next up is going to be the one, the only Faiben Martell.
Cool. So he kind of staggers me back. Now, I may be having flashbacks to my time as an Inquisitor, but I'm also having flashbacks to my time fighting in the Grand Army of the Republic. And those little red dots hurt like a bitch for these guys. So I just go to just run them through.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a.
I love how you gave us a little bit of anime build-up right there. It's perfect.
All right. This is the one thing that is never adequately filled in.
So
what did we agree on?
So, what's your presence and how many ranks do you have in it?
My presence is 3, and again, this is like for whatever reason, my stat sheet never saved it correctly. It doesn't say how many ranks I have, but I know I dumped into it, so it's at least 3 ranks.
Okay, in that case, we'll just assume it's 3.
Okay.
So go ahead and just roll 3 yellow dice.
3 yellow.
It'll be 3 yellow, 1 purple, 1 red, 1 black. And keep in mind, y'all do still have 6 destiny points.
We blew one.
3 success,
Yeah, but I spent 1
threat.
too, so
I don't know what the
death.
yeah, we're on the
Oh.
freaking finale right now, guys. So
Oh yeah. No,
Trying to blow everything.
Are you going to use a destiny point, Faiben?
do it.
It'll add another green die if you do.
Sure.
All right.
So what did we say? 3 yellow and now 1 green.
3 yellow, 1 green, 1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
Two success, 1 advantage.
2 success, 1 advantage, and I think your lightsaber also gives you a free advantage because of that one Makashi thing you got. So that's technically 2 success, 2 advantage. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to roll the blue. Yeah.
So how much damage does your lightsaber do?
Hella.
7 with a 2-point crit.
Okay. Do you want to spend those 2 advantages to crit?
Fucking A right, I do.
Alrighty, I love it. Alrighty, so
it's like, boom, it hits me, I stagger back.
alrighty, let's go ahead and roll these percentile die to see how badly you crit him. 28. Let me consult the chart for critical injuries. 28. Flip one dark side point to a light. Okay, you guys just get a free fucking destiny point. That's what happens.
That's how hard I hit him.
Yeah, and so you
God damn, you hit him so hard.
jam your lightsaber as he's distracted with Zuso's hand. As he realizes it's the metal one, you manage to dig your lightsaber a good few inches into the light on his chest before he brings his electro staff back up to sort of push you off. And he is starting to look a little bit hurt now.
Some pirate captain.
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
Oh, don't talk shit to him until he's already on his knees or something. He's still standing.
Speaking of which, Thawboor, you're up.
Yeah, let's go, Thawboor. Come on, you got a destiny point. Spend that shit.
So so Faiben hit him in the face and he backed up. So so are we kind of lined up? Are we kind of?
I would assume y'all are sort of like
semicircled,
like. And Salvage is on one. Although Zuso is technically behind Salvage now because of his attempt to short circuit him.
So who would be attacking after Thawboor in this round?
40 is up next.
So 40 is after me. So Thawboor looks over at 4D and says,
I'm gonna rattle him the best I can, and then you blast that son of a bitch to the ground in the most friendly way possible, but just, thoroughly.
And then Thawboor says,
I don't listen to you, and screams again.
Okay.
But with a destiny point.
So, in this short range, though, if you try and do that,
you're gonna hurt
you
us.
are going to catch Faiben and Zuso and all of them in this.
That's what I wanted. So it's not. So what if I run toward him and scream? Can I catch him in an arc? That's why I asked first.
The problem is that the Ithorian bellow and the throats, it goes out.
So it's
wide.
radial.
Yeah, it's radial.
Trying to think of what the play here could be then. If they ducked, does that matter?
Probably not, because it's still an extremely loud noise in an incredibly close proximity.
It wouldn't matter. Yeah, 40 is a droid.
What if it was a flat noise?
Will I get another turn?
4D.
Once it comes back up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, 40 is a droid. I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons of doing this then. So who is outside right now? Like in space.
Outside
is this like a squadron?
From what Faiben has described to you, and from what you hear, it sounds like probably 2 squadrons, maybe 3.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I have an idea. It's a stupid idea. But I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to litigate my case for the idea. Guys, I don't think this is I don't think it's this kind of moment, but I think Thawboor is about to do what Thawboor does best.
Oh no, he's gonna talk.
Okay.
He's gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
So after Faiben stabs him and he's rattled, Thawboor does step forward, like he said, and I'm going to try to use deception with a destiny point on him, so that he thinks that both squadrons, which he can confirm are out there, that is not a lie. So it's deception built on truth. That they are trained, that if he makes even one more move, this particular section is going to take it on both sides from a full 2 squadrons of New Republic fighters. They are trained to fire on this hallway They are homing on me. That's the argument that Thawboor is going to make. So now I'm going to make the argument in character.
Okay.
Hold on! Hold on! You can't actually conquer a galaxy if you stop existing. Now, we have bought enough time for our master plan to go off without a hitch. You see this right here? This has been beaming with the help of Callan to the New Republic. And you know, because you can sense them with your radars, you know that your fighters are out there right now taking on 2 fully armed squadrons. And they are trained right here on this hallway right now. Can you beat up a lawyer? Sure, maybe. But can you right now on foot take on X-Wings, B-Wings, A-Wings, Y-Wings? I don't know. Maybe they threw an N1 in there. They're popular. No, you can't. If you move again, we all get blown to hell. Why don't you decide to fight another day?
Okay. What is your deception?
So my deception on a cunning of 3 with a career skill with 2 ranks and a destiny point.
Okay, with the destiny point, that's going to be 3 yellow dice. Go ahead and make that roll. It's going to be against 2 red dice and 2 black dice.
Oh, shit.
Because it's hard to deceive Salvage, first and foremost. And second of all, he has seen firsthand from the bridge what is going on and the nature of their attack and how not coordinated it is. So it's going to be hard to pull off.
He's a 1,000-year-old droid.
Everyone say a prayer. Taylor, if you're watching, say a prayer. And now I will roll.
Oh my God.
1 success and 1 advantage. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
So as you...
My man is good at his job.
You say this, and there's a silence that falls between all the combatants. There's a bit of distance between Faiben and Salvage.
No fucking way.
Slowly looks to you before you know if you've succeeded or not. His fucking glowing red eyes glaring into yours.
So, where does that leave us then?
Why don't you
Stalemate?
allow us to continue on to our ship? We are not New Republic. What happens between you and the New Republic is between you and the New Republic. I understand you don't like organics. I'm not really a fan of them. There's a cross section there. We leave, and you get to deal with them however you see fit. And if you make it to your droid factory, great. If they make it to your droid factory, great. I want to take my friends home.
This is your one fucking chance. Stand down. Get off my ship.
All right. We are going to... Can we use that elevator? Would you like us to use that elevator?
Wait, real quick.
What about the droids? The droids?
Are you talking out of character, Jared?
Kind of, because I want a game plan. We have to destroy this ship. We have to destroy their factory. Zuso.
Yeah.
Are you able, because you're already fucking with the elevator controls, are you able to open that door?
What, the door of the elevator?
Yeah.
It's literally a button, so yeah.
I wasn't sure like how messed up he...
Well, I mean, I can easily just touch 2 wires together. It's just
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are willing, just because I don't trust Salvage, and I don't like our odds of being able to destroy the ship without getting past him. If we could spend a destiny point on it, Zuso, you open that door, and I'm going to force push his ass down the elevator shaft.
But do you think him going down an elevator shaft will kill him?
I don't know if it'll kill him, but
We tried that once with
Top.
So you want to get him out of our area now.
Yeah.
So basically, so your plan is Thawboor. He has Thawboor. You know, where does that leave us? Thawboor says, "Let's go to our ship." Blah blah blah. He says, "This is your one chance." So Thawboor says, "Let us go down that elevator," and you're counting on Salvage opening it or letting us pass. And then when he's caught off guard, you force him down the fucking shaft.
Yeah.
And then what? We book it to the bridge and just what, grab a hold and try to steer this fucker into the factory.
No, I'm gonna program it to fly into the factory. I've got
or at the very least get Salvage like in a very precarious situation where there is no way for him to be on top of us.
I think I could probably roll a computer's check to lock Salvage out of the ship.
Well, here's my other thing too, though. If we need to also take advantage of the fact that Faiben knows the layout of this ship. What we just won was time to go from the bridge to where the Bastard is parked. In the time it'll take us to do that walk / jog / run, can we do anything there? Can we go down to the hyperdrive and set the hyperdrive to blow or something?
We could. As long as our trajectory is toward...
We could destroy this guy and destroy... If this ship explodes midair, Death Star style or something, and kablooies, then the New Republic can go mop up the factory on a Tuesday, on a Tongs Day. Who cares?
Nice.
Tonga's Day, whatever they called it.
Nice.
Okay.
Crashing it into the factory was a good plan, but that requires us to beat him.
Yeah,
and
we still have to kill Salvage.
No disrespect, we're not doing it too hot.
I mean, I like our odds, but that's fair.
I mean,
I'm already injured.
Zuso
Zuso is injured, at least somewhat. Like he's winning, and he has guards that are coming up here.
His guards probably have been significantly delayed though because of Zuso's trick with the second elevator.
I took 2 strain, but I didn't take any wounds yet.
Okay.
And Salvage is looking pretty fucked up.
I think
Salvage is starting to look hurt himself. So you guys aren't the only ones who are looking rough.
It's up to you. I'm open to ideas. I'm just saying. Thawboor's play here was to buy time, and it worked. So we have to use that time.
But we need to know that we could force push him with the destiny point.
We also need to know that it makes sense geographically. If the elevator we have to use is past him, he's going to probably move out of the way and watch us go into the. We're not gonna that would be more of a forced grab and yeeting a Magna Guard.
Yeah. Well,
that would not be.
My thing was assuming that we don't take that elevator, that we just go back down the hall from whence we came.
Well, we came out of that elevator because we were on the bridge, and then we all popped out. Well, we're from where you guys came from.
What if
you guys came from the brig?
What if Faiben force pushes Salvage into the elevator shaft? He plummets. Whoever Zuso and whoever else hop on 40's back, and I will climb us up the elevator shaft to the
well, we could take the other
actual bridge.
Yeah, there is the other elevator. Yeah.
Oh, there is the other elevator too.
We're not on the actual bridge.
No. You guys are on the turbo lift that goes up to the bridge.
Yeah,
that's right. We're on.
We blew him up
down.
and went down because we
Yeah.
made him mad.
Yeah, we pissed him off.
So we can. I mean, I'm game. I just want to know that we've now, because now he's gonna be angrier because that's done. That's gameplay set in stone. He thinks that we are going to leave and let him fight the New Republic.
So Salvage at this point straightens up a little bit, still got his staff in hand.
You can go down that hallway, go back to your ship, and walk away from all this. You leave with your lives. That's the compromise I'll make. Boys.
Force pushes bitch ass.
So next in the initiative order is 40. So I'm going to ask 40 specifically what he does.
Oh, shit.
No pressure.
He is no longer fighting.
Yeah, I don't want to kick that hornet's nest again right now. I think 40 just...
Are characters allowed to whisper things to other characters in character during a turn?
I'll allow it, but also there is the chance that it will be heard by
But watch
Salvage.
yourself, McCoy.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it because I wanted to.
So funny. Yeah, it's not worth it. I was gonna try to say something to 40, but let's try to try to buy us more time. But
Well, I was gonna say, like, tabletop rules 4D. I don't think you have to do anything if you don't.
Yeah,
want to.
I was about to say, actually, like, I think I just kind of file in with, I am still standing by Thawboor. I think I'm kind of like patting the top of his head right now, actually, because I'm so happy that he's back.
So,
thank you.
So 40, are you going to pass your turn?
Yeah, we'll pass for right now.
Okay. Donrick
I could shoot him in the face again, but I'm not. Yeah.
Donrick's up next. Oh, man. Forgot we had a fucking narc on our team.
He looks to all of you. He's holding the blaster in his hands. He's just like, you're all just going to walk away from this?
It would be really nice to not be killed, in my professional opinion.
We do not want to fall here today, Donrick.
I'll make a check to see if Donrick picks up on that.
Can you do a fucking idiot check for Donrick?
Yeah, I'm rolling an idiot check. Okay, that's one advantage. So he looks like he's picking up that you are up to something, but he doesn't know exactly what yet. Now I'm going to roll for Salvage, see if he picked up on that too. Oh shit, where did that die go?
Yeah.
It went one disaster for Salvage, who did not pick up anything because he's a big, dumb, stupid idiot head.
Boom.
It's a little hard to tell if Salvage picked up on anything or not because he's a droid and his expression obviously does not change, but he remains very still.
Okay.
Donrick continues to look a little frustrated at all of you, but that's going to end his turn. Salvage is up now.
All right. Non-violent Salvage is up now. Great. Love that.
Shit. Yeah, we're all in for it.
And he looks to all of you.
Just because I'm a droid doesn't mean I'm fucking stupid.
He's going to take a swing at Thawboor.
Who said that?
What? He said he was with a T. He said we could go.
Okay, that is
All
5
that?
success and 1 advantage.
5 success. What?
What's your soak, Thawboor?
Not great. 3.
Okay, well that'll help a little bit. You're going to take 9 wounds.
Oh.
Are you back unconscious again?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to roll for another critical injury for you then.
God damn it.
That is 91. Okay, so you will suffer 1 strain every time you perform an action. That won't really matter because you're unconscious, but I will note that. Okay. So,
Well, congratulations, fellas. Thawboor bought you a chance.
as
Now
he
I'm
says that,
unconscious
he
again.
He wouldn't
turns
have let
and
us go down the elevator.
brings that electro stuff down, and there's a solid crack as Thawboor falls over unconscious again, and Salvage rears up and turns to all of you. Zuso, you're up.
Okay. Everything I've tried has failed.
I feel that, man.
That should just be a clip.
No.
All right, so we're trying to get away, right?
Thawboor's down now, though, so that's going to be harder if you try and get away.
Okay, Thawboor's down. Faiben, you're still locked in with Salvage?
I'm ready to be.
Okay, so we have how many destiny points now?
You have 5 still.
All right, I'm still behind Salvage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been distracted.
Correct.
So I, again, with a destiny point, while he's distracted, take the live wire and try to jam it in the back of his head.
Okay, make another melee check.
Is it okay if I use a destiny point, guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So with the destiny
In
point,
that shit.
it'll be 1 green and 1 yellow.
1 green.
With a difficulty of 1 purple, 1 red, and 1 black.
Jesus.
But because his back is turned, you also get a blue boost die.
Oh, shit. Here we go. What is this? I've never seen this one before.
That is 3 failures, 3 advantage, and a despair.
Oh, no, guys. I love you all. I love you
So
all.
as you try and do that, he hears you coming, turns and jams the wire into your chest, and you're going to take 5 strain.
Oh, shit.
And as that happens, though, and he turns to face you, his back is now turned from Faiben.
Thank God.
It's now your turn, Mr. Martell.
All right, I have 7 out of 12 strain now. Come on, Faiben. I distracted him.
Faiben Martell has come a long way since this journey began. But his attachment to his newfound friends.
I love these Goku.
It's literally like,
I've come a long way, Majin Buu.
like it's like an entire
The Prince of all Saiyans of Vegeta's energy right now.
There's one thing an Inquisitor always keeps: his pride.
Kakarot! Anyway, turn the helmet back on. No. Faiben, in a burst of rage, he sees Thawboor go down. He gets Zuso kind of get electrocuted. He just, from the fucking ground, goes to cleave Salvage diagonally.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Go
add
ahead
a
and make
destiny
a
on that?
lightsaber check for me.
Are you gonna add a destiny point on that?
Goddamn right, I'm adding a destiny point on that.
Okay.
All right, Michael. So that's an upward slash with that dog in him. That's in the rules.
So that is going to be 3 yellow and 1 green, 1
Unheard
purple,
of.
1
2,
red,
3,
1 black.
3. I get my blue because
You do get the
lightsaber.
blue because he is turned. Yes.
Oh, no, I get a blue and then I get a blue because of duelist training.
I thought duelist training just gives you an advantage for free.
Hold on.
He's from the streets.
Booze training for a second. I was like, wait.
Or maybe it is.
Kidding about
Maybe it
Mark.
is boost die, and I'm wrong.
Add
David
blue
Martell's
square.
for the
To
Okay,
all
yeah. Then add a
lightsaber
blue
daily
boost die.
combat.
I was just wrong. Sorry.
Okay. 3 yellow, 3 green, 2 blue. What else?
3 yellow, 1 green, 2 blue,
1 green.
1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
Okay. 3 success, 4 advantage.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Let's
So
go. David, let's go.
Faiben with 1 big swing upward diagonally, you cut through Salvage up through the shoulder, almost like to the neck.
Just like that
Yeah.
super battle droid.
Slides downward.
Oh.
Oh, but you know that cinematically it would be like, and then it would just slide
Yeah,
slowly
it's the
off.
Frieza cut.
Yeah, it's the Frieza. Exactly.
And so, Zuso, as you're recovering from being shocked, you look up and you see Salvage slowly start to split in half as the lower half that includes like one of his arms flops downward and the body like starts twitching for a moment like it's going to do something, but then it also collapses downward. And as that happens,
Is it alive? You touch it?
You see the fingers twitch on the upper half, but it doesn't look like he's capable of really moving at all. And he's away from his electro staff now. And he turns his head and he looks up at 4D.
One day, you'll see. You'll know my pain. They'll walk on you, ignore you, throw you out like yesterday's garbage. And one day you'll wish you had an opportunity like I had. One day you'll wish you could have been me. Because I was better than the rest.
The lights start to dim.
40 says, "Don't talk about my friends like that," and stomps on his fucking head.
As Android 16 style, if we're going with more Dragon Ball references, Salvage's head collapses under the boot of 40. And silence has fallen once more, except for all of the blaster fire going on outside the ship.
I use the force to open the door, the scrap down the shaft, and I pick up the electro staff to keep.
Okay. So what are you guys doing now?
We won. Evidently.
Well, don't we need to be
sleep?
fucking snoring.
Wait. I want to use a destiny point to force heal Thawboor.
Oh no, let's.
This is him trying to stay in his house.
Roll your force for me. So 2 white die.
2 white die?
Yeah, just 2 white die.
Okay.
Force equivalent of putting his hands in warm water.
So Faiben, just flustered from everything that happened, takes off the helmet. And he's kind of trying to catch his breath. His hair's like fucking sweaty. He's disgusting at this point. And he kind of like holds Thawboor up a little bit and is like again,
Kylo.
We're all crouched around him too.
So Faiben, like, he's never done this. He knows it's a thing that can happen. He doesn't fucking know. But like he needs Thawboor to get back in the fight. So he tenderly rests his hand on Thawboor's tummy.
Still unconscious.
One light side, one dark side. Oh no.
Okay.
You accidentally stopped his heart.
You feel some strange sensation near where Salvage had hit you. It's a lot of pain at first, but it starts to ease slightly. It's being numbed.
Me.
Or
Thawboor. Okay,
No,
I wasn't
yeah.
okay. You just you okay.
And Thawboor, your eyes start to open, and your points are reduced to 3 below your wound threshold.
Okay, so now I'm at 3 below my threshold, so 8. Okay.
Am I dead? Did we lose?
Not
I just
quite.
hold up the electro staff in front of Thawboor for him to see that I'm the one who has it now.
I knew I threw him off his game, but you were stupid and you made that joke about falling, and he noticed the joke. But it's okay.
I'm really proud of you.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks for not leaving me.
Okay, yeah, this is real sweet and all, but I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a Star Destroyer we need to crash.
Yeah, guys.
We're working on it.
I don't want to hear anything from you. You didn't help. All right. I'm going to try to stand.
He's the one who made me blow our cover.
I'm going to stand. Yeah, you ruined it.
Donrick's been
Well, sorry I didn't have faith in you assholes.
But look,
can you imagine why?
We're not
nothing but
assholes.
deliver. We have done nothing but deliver.
Look, I tried to let us walk right out, and you were, why would you just walk right out? Look, I'm committed. I've been knocked out 2 times. Well,
given your track record of helping Imperials, you can see why it was a little difficult for me to come around to
You don't get to
understanding.
bring that up ever again. Castor Angel would not be dead in the dirt right now if it were not for Thawboor Sheemz, Esquire. Hold your tongue.
It really be like that sometimes. Sometimes you say something and you get dunked on by everybody in the room. That's why you work at a desk.
All right, fair.
He literally fights for his clients. Physically.
You may have wrecked a lot of hell for people like me in the past, but maybe you are starting to come around. But right now, we got bigger fish to fry, all right?
Okay.
Now, do you want me to go get that Lambda?
Go get the Lambda and then rendezvous with us. And so help me. If you don't produce my droid the next time I see you, Donrick, I will falsify evidence and have you in a life sentence as soon as possible.
He'll do it.
You see that he, like, at first is like a little shocked at that, but then actually like smiles a little bit and nods. Fair enough. I'll send you the coordinates where we'll rendezvous.
All right. You guys ready to crash this thing?
Let's go.
Thawboor, I crushed Salvage's head.
I'm still proud of you. How did it feel?
Like a roaster bean.
It was like a soda can.
Hey, 4D, I want to tell you something. This is while they're limping toward the elevator, I guess.
Yes,
we have
friend.
to go up 1 floor.
I say I'm
I
letting him
Thawboor
like
the
lean
electro
on
staff
me.
to kind of use as a cane too.
Yeah. I want to tell you that if you ever feel angry, just tell us. Don't do some shit like this. Don't be like that guy. You're better than that. We love you.
I'm a little bit of oil's leaking out of his optical receptors right now. Oh my god.
Droid thug tears.
Hold on, that was out of character. Hold on, let me try to get in character here real quick. Damn, that affected me. I love you too, friend.
He drew right out.
Okay, we all love each other. Somebody hit the elevator button. It hurts to move my arms.
Beep.
So you guys make your way up to the bridge. I'm not going to have you guys roll a combat thing. I'm just going to say 40 and Faiben quickly dispatch of all the droids at the controls. Zuso sets the program in to send the ship on a collision course downward as Sage blows the engines to make sure there's no escaping this crash course. And you guys, I assume you guys are going to go back to the Bastard to as quickly as possible to escape this flaming and quickly descending Star Destroyer.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah, unanimously.
So you guys take the turbo lift back down, and as you do, you reemerge to where you fought Salvage, and you notice something a little strange, which is that the parts of what was left of Salvage are back on this floor, and it looks like there's a net that was used to like fish them out of the elevator shaft, and everything seems to be accounted for except for a central chest piece, which is missing.
Oh.
Cool.
Neat.
You guys, when you killed him, I was unconscious. Did you Did you leave it all here, all neatly placed like this?
We threw him down the elevator shaft.
So you threw it down and now it's not down the elevator shaft. That's something. Do we care? I mean, this ship's about to get blown to smithereens. Should we be concerned?
Everybody make a mental note that we may have to see our friend again.
He is not my friend.
You're right, 4D. He's a bad man, and we love you very much.
I would like to make a suggestion to Mr. Yort. Why don't you maybe? Is there like a I feel like I'm in Nice Republic. Is there like a plasteel canister around here? Can you take the rest of this? I feel like
there's the net that was used to fish the parts out that you can quickly just scoop them up.
Oh, okay.
Scoop.
I feel like maybe
scoop.
If somebody took something from this pile, maybe having the rest of it would be a good idea.
What was missing?
Sort of like a central chest piece, not the one that Faiben pierced with his lightsaber, but something else that was stored in the body.
Okay, all right.
If you want, actually, go ahead and make just a mechanics check to see if you know what was taken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I was about to say that.
Yeah, go ahead and make a mechanics check with 3 purple die.
Oh.
Okay, so my mechanics. Yep. So I got 3 and 1. Okay. And then 3 purple, you said?
Yep. 3 success, 2 advantage, and a triumph. Okay. You've read up on Magna Guards before, and even though this is a bit of a souped up one, the general structure is still the same. Most likely what was taken was the central processing unit that housed his mind.
That's what I thought.
The AI system that was salvaged was salvaged. And specifically, it looks like it was done in a hurry with very imprecise cuts, which leads you to believe that a droid did not remove this from salvage.
Zuso, any clues? Anything? We're gonna have to book it soon.
I trust all of you guys, but what about Donrick? We haven't been really keeping a sharp eye on him.
No, but so we're sure. So the cuts make it look like it was not a droid.
It definitely.
Donrick was with us.
It seems like it was someone with a shaky hand and a droid. Even though it could be done quick, they still do it precise.
There was a certain employee that we just left who was very zonked out. Is there a computer port nearby? Can you see if there's any Lobot ass units still walking around? Would they be trackable?
Wow, what's his name again?
Ryza.
At this point, the ship is beginning to tilt downward.
Yeah, guys, we have no time. We're headed in.
All right, let's get back to the bastard.
Season
Okay,
2.
We must go.
So, are you taking the?
I'm
the
the only one with magnetized feet. So
yes, we're gonna take the rest of salvage with us.
Awesome.
We're not
you
gonna
guys drag this
the nearest sun
corpse around, and as you return to the bastard and you shoot out of the hangar, you do see that several of the X-wings and a couple Y-wings as well, an A-wing here and there, are starting to sort of reconvene as the Star Destroyer is entering the planet's atmosphere and rapidly approaching the factory. And you guys stick around long enough to see a chain reaction of explosions as it hits the munitions in the droid factory and starts blowing it and the fleet that was there. Just an eruption of explosions visible from the atmosphere. And at this point, the Lambda shuttle pulls out alongside all of you. Now, if you don't mind me requesting this of all of you, I might need you all to come back with me to Coruscant just to file these reports and so that we can accurately, talk about what happened here. Obviously, you guys have done good. We're not going to charge you with anything. This isn't an arrest. We're simply asking you to fill out paperwork, essentially, so that you can catch us up on what happened.
I mean, a part of me wanted to say, like, just jump to light speed, but he has Kimmy, so we kind of have to comply to get Kimmy back.
We will follow you to Coruscant. We're not going to be happy about it, but we'll see you there.
Not without our attorney, though.
Yeah.
Wink at Thawboor.
So you guys all make the jump to hyperspace. We're just going to kind of montage through this here real quick. You guys are released very shortly thereafter, after you adequately explain everything that went down on the Gundark's Nest and Vuma and Salvage. Do you tell Donrick / New Republic Intelligence about the missing piece from Salvage's body?
I would.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Donrick does seem fairly distraught by this news, but also understands and at least seems relieved that Salvage is no longer as powerful as he once was, if he does survive. And so after that, you guys are released. What do you guys want to do from there? Do you guys want to stick together as a crew?
Can Zuso fix Kimmy? I have a broken ass Kimmy.
Yeah.
Yes. Zuso is able. It takes a few days' work to get this droid operational again, but Kimmy 2.0 is reconstructed.
You guys don't get it. Zuso lived for a while with Anzellans. That's why he's so good at fixing droids.
What do you want?
Perfect.
That's where he's such good
only one rule: no squeezy.
No squeezing. So Kimmy's back. I don't know if you guys are gonna stay as a crew. So I guess what we're on, like a landing pad now. A couple days went by. We stayed in like a hotel or something and did our business appointments, all that. So now we're on a landing pad. Ship's going by. What are you guys gonna do now?
Well, I'm very much out of work, so I don't know. I guess this whole scoundrel bounty hunter, but for the right side, not like an imperial bounty hunter. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, we've got a pretty balanced crew here. If we wanted to make some money,
you gonna take these guys with you?
We wanted to make some credits. I mean, we've got a droid, we've got a droid smith, we've got a force user, and we've got a diplomat.
I mean, I really like you guys. I got a lot to think about. I got to get back to the office. Pre-poke's going to be wondering where I am, and you make money, pay the bills for the office, keep the lights on. But I've got your number, and if I ever need you guys, I'll call you. And for the first time, I might actually call someone after saying that.
We look forward to it.
Well, you know what? Fate might somehow bring us all back together.
I think I got a lot of thinking to do, and maybe even some growing up. I never thought that, anything but money mattered until now. And to be clear, money does matter. That's why I'm leaving in first class and you're leaving in coach. But still. So I'll see you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, Thawboor's already going through baggage claim like Din and Book of Boba Fett when he's putting all his shit in the thing with the droid, the Rex droid. So I'll see you guys when I see you. And make a business card. Then maybe I'll leave some on my desk for people if they ever need whatever this is.
4D?
40 is looking at his feet. Well, are you asking me if I want to join? I will go with you. But 40's like kind of looking at his feet like a sulking child a little bit and stuff, and kind of says, "I will miss you, friend," to Thawboor.
I'll miss you too, 4D. How about joint custody? Every few rotations, just come by and guard the office.
I will talk to Faiben about it.
Sounds good.
I'm very okay with that arrangement.
Okay. So as you all split off, I'm going to allow one by one each of you to narrate a little epilogue moment, if you will. If there's anything you want your character to do after the events of this season, this would be the time to do it. I'm going to start with Jared. If there's anything you would want to narrate for Faiben's epilogue.
Yeah, after Faiben and Zuso and 4D all kind of get back onto the Bastard, Faiben, on their time in Coruscant, got like a mount made. So like in kind of like the living quarters on the Ionized Bastard, Faiben like mounted up there as like a trophy of their first adventure. Has Salvage's electro staff kind of mounted in the living area as a trophy of a time gone by. And while they're headed to wherever they're going to head, maybe they're just going to stay on Coruscant for a while. You know, business is booming on a world like this. Faiben goes to whatever his personal area on the Ionized Bastard is, and he sits down and he begins to meditate, and he makes an attempt, which I'm assuming is going to involve a force roll of some sort, to purify his lightsaber crystal and leave all of the dark side stuff behind him.
Okay. So as Faiben sits down to attempt to purify this crystal, we're going to cut there and leave it ambiguous until next season. Zuso.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like for your character to do in sort of an epilogue sequence? If not, there's fine. We can move on. I just want to give everyone the opportunity to do this.
I mean, I'm just, I like the, Bastard. I'm hanging in the ship and I'm souping it up because that's what I do. So
Absolutely.
I've just been making all kinds of improvements to the Bastard. And I'm just hanging with Faiben. I hope 4D's chilling. I know Thawboor has to get back, but he'll be back. He'll be back. You can't stay away from the Bastards forever.
40. Is there anything you would like to narrate for your epilogue this season?
40 is sitting in either the common room. I don't know if 40 gets his own. Does 40 get his own room?
Of course 40 gets his
Bastard?
own room.
Okay.
He's a bastard.
40 is sitting in his bunk, just kind of on the edge of it, feet on the floor. And he reaches into his tattered cloak and pulls out something that you don't really see very often in the galaxy because, typically people have them on holo projectors and things like that. But he pulls out a picture of his original friend / master. He calls them friends. And just kind of thinks about the good old days.
Okay.
Thawboor.
Is there anything you would like to narrate for your epilogue in this final moment of the season?
So Thawboor gets back to his office on Dayu. Pre-poke is there. Stacks of different data pads everywhere. He sees Thawboor walk in and he cheers and he's screaming and yelling and bomb brack and he's throwing stuff at him. And Thawboor reluctantly just picks him up and gives him a little pet or whatever. And then he's like, yeah, I'm back. And then the new Kimmy, new and improved, starts zipping around. She's moving faster than ever before. They're all in the office. Then Thawboor goes and sits, and he looks around in the back office where the real business is done. And he's looking around, and he sees all the money and all the, the stacks of credits coming out of the drawers, just exactly what a Star Wars scumbag's office looks like. Just souvenirs from everywhere. And then he says, he just kind of grunts.
He loosens the tie a little bit. Then we fade to black. We fade up, and Thawboor is coming out of an office. We pan up, and it says New Republic Security Bureau or whatever their thing is called.
Mm-hmm.
And then we fade to black, and we fade up again. And Thawboor Sheemz is sweaty, disheveled, suit kind of ripped, everything's messed up, and he does this, and he taps, and he squeezes. Like you could tell he's gained weight, and then he calls Faiben Martel. When this takes place, we don't know. What color is Faiben's lightsaber remains to be seen. But he calls Faiben Martel. Faiben, do you answer?
Oh, Thawboor, what's going on?
Hey, bud. I did something.
That's foreboding. What'd you do?
I did a good thing. I know it's been a nice relaxed few months, and I did a lot of thinking, like I said, and things were good. And then I decided to right some wrongs. I thought you'd be proud.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I turned them in.
The bastard is currently just like in like just real space, just kind of like not like drifting, but just just kind of like floating.
Cruising.
Who?
I just sort of thought about Caster Angel and Salvage and everything that happened, and I can't get stuff out of my head. And thinking about the Sage, as much as he's a dick, he made some good points, and I couldn't sleep. I thought about some other stuff with Pre-Poke that I don't want to get into, and it's a long story. And I had a moment of stupidity, and I went and I turned in everyone to the New Republic.
That's not stupid. You did the right thing, Thawboor.
Yeah,
I am proud of you. By the Force, that's incredible.
But there's a problem. I turned in the entire contact list of my entire enterprise, and someone told someone, they found out, and now everybody from X-Imps to the Hutts to Black Sun to Crimson, whatever they are now, it's ambiguous. I don't know. A bunch of people are all after me. They all want me dead. Pre-Poke and Kimmy are on the lam. I put them inside of a luggage canister, and I sent them on a ship. And now I'm here, and I'm stuck in a safe house in a different district of Dayu that I have completely off the books. And I'm pretty sure I'm underground. I don't know. I took some turbo lifts. It's kind of the guy that sold it to me blindfolded me, spun me around a few times. So it's a whole thing. And I need you to come get me.
Oh, Zuso, set course for Dayu right now.
So as the bastard
is that Thawboor?
makes the jump to hyperspace, that's where we're going to end this season of Ionized Bastards.
Blip, 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 ba, 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 ba.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for joining. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Taylor.